So what are we doing, boys?
Oh, I get it, because the box in the bottom right is an empty crate.
Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. I am FDA.
I'm a Konos fan, and I just gave birth to...
Tron John.
Oh! Making his All Stars Gaming.
I'm glad you're sticking
debut.
with that.
What?
Tron
John?
We won't get sued. Let's make a series called Barcade.
That's a song from the AVGN movie.
It's also an actual term. Crash Bandicoot.
Yeah, so we're here to do World 2 of Crash Bandicoot 3. TJ, what's the full name of this game again?
Warps!
What? That's not the full name.
It's Crash Bandicoot 3.
You just
Warps.
fucking destroyed Audacity. It's off screen now. But it cried a little.
It's like
I didn't know I could have that much blue on at once.
it's like
No, I do
it's
it.
like Chris is like so small and you're like
Alright,
That's me all the time.
Time.
Let's not bring size into this.
So I forget, which power-up did you get from Tiny?
The better...
the better belly flop, which does fuck all anyway.
It has an area of effect. Bounce. What's the word?
Oh gee whiz, Mr. McKinney!
It's Dingo Doyle! I love Dingo Doyle!
That dingo is eating your baby!
Ah.
You know, there was a moment coming up here which is never really touched upon, but like, he took control of Cortex, and Cortex was like, what the fuck was that? I don't remember what was going on!
He's just blackout drunk when, oh, I can't remember what is the name of,
Aku Aku? The mask?
Uka Uka?
Yeah, Uka Uka. That's what I thought.
No, the Uka Uka's the good mask. The bad mask is Aku Aku.
Aku
Are
Aku.
you sure?
I think so, look it up.
I'm pretty sure it's the opposite.
Akua.
Uka Uka is
The bad guy.
the bad guy.
Because he's the reversal of Aku Aku.
Oh, okay. So TJ,
Gosh, you have failed me.
what are your thoughts on this game?
I love the shit out of this game.
Would you say you've learned to love this game?
I've learned to love
Nice.
this PlayStation game.
You got kissed.
How does that kill? That's pretty homophobic. That kills Crash being kissed by a frog and turns into a man.
What the...
How does that kill him?
Come on, Naughty Dog! People expect things from you.
Jeez.
I don't think that's the reason.
Hey, no.
I think you're just putting inflection on it.
Yes, all coots. TJ, we were having an earnest discussion last episode, and I want your thoughts on it.
Okay.
When do you think Cortex got the N tattoo on his head? We were thinking college.
We were
During
thinking he was part of a street gang called the Ends.
Or like a rebellious teen phase against his parents.
No, I think
Fucking wizards.
most people become full of themselves in high school. So I want to say it was during high school.
But tattoos aren't allowed in high
And-
school, right? Surely not one on his head.
Yeah, but he was a rebel.
You think he got drunk one night and like Pinstripe was like, "Do it, master. Get the tattoo on your head. It'll look cool." And he wakes up the next day. He's like, "Pinstripe, you idiot!"
What happened last night? Man, I just had a great idea. Crash and all his villains in high school together. They should make that. No one does shit like that, right?
You know, they almost made that Batman Gotham High cartoon.
Crash and the Ghost Good Adventures. Isn't there some Marvel superhero thing where they're all in high school together now? Some
I
cartoon?
don't know.
Cartoon? No, there's the Ultimate Spider-Man cartoon where he's in high school,
Oh, that might be.
but
it.
the others aren't. But that cartoon is worse than life itself.
Web throw.
I can't wait for the sweet release of death.
For a second, I thought you was going to say "Sweet Life of Zack and Cody."
For that to come out on Blu-ray.
I need the 4K version of the cruise ship version of the show.
Yeah,
They're on the
so-
yacht.
So TJ, so we were talking about this. Chris kind of had 2 and 3 going on. I played all these, but I never owned this one. What is your childhood of Crash Bandicoot
If you say
franchise?
Crash 1, I'm
Oh,
kicking you out.
I loved I was that person that
Was an idiot, we know.
yeah.
That's
I was
my
that
job.
person that when they liked video games, they like really liked video games, and I got so into the Crash Bandicoot franchise that it was pretty pathetic for a while.
Still is.
Is that like your love of One Piece or Spider-Man? Or was?
It was similar,
Uncle
I
Ben.
guess. I mean, obviously, there's not, aside from the games, there's really not much more to Crash
There
Bandicoot.
was that cartoon that could have come out. Crash Bandicoot, Bandicoot.
Those were actually animated sequences for the first game. They were
What?
toying with 2D animated cutscenes.
Yeah, they're terrible.
I think I played this one first. No, I played 2 first.
Yeah, buddy.
2 and then... Yeah.
Then 3.
2 and then 3
Then
and
you
then
went back
1.
to 1 and you said, what the fuck?
No, I like 1.
Okay, we'll get out.
I like
Yeah.
1 a lot. It's not my favorite, but...
Yeah, it is.
No, my favorite's 2.
Wow,
Yeah.
okay. So both of you think that.
Yeah.
Why do you think 2's, or why is 2 your favorite?
2's my favorite because... I mean, I think it's mostly because it was the first one that I played. But,
So they've been blinded by nostalgia.
yeah.
I like 2 better because... Oh, gee, I don't know.
Are you trying to put into words less vehicle sequences? 'Cause
Yeah.
that's what Garrett
There's less
thought it would.
gimmicks
Yeah.
to it.
I don't have a problem because 2 introduced gimmicky levels, but like 3, like when you get to like the last 2 worlds, it's like nothing but gimmick levels. There's like barely
Yeah.
any like platforming in the last 2 worlds.
Mm-hmm.
Just the way I liked it.
Pro strats.
Yeah, not bad, not bad.
Come on, mate. You know, we try it.
I'll do it again tomorrow.
I will have to play Crash Bandicoot myself tomorrow. I can't stand to see Bud play Crash Bandicoot.
So how would you rank? But like, did you follow the? I pretty much left Crash on the PlayStation 1. I never because they were the PS2 game Wrath of Cortex when they introduced Crunch Bandicoot.
Oh yeah.
Basically, Boom Knuckles before Boom Knuckles.
Crunch is a cool guy, man.
And then there was like, I guess Twinsanity was the last actual platformer they did.
Yeah, I would say so.
Yeah, but it's a which one was yours? Because I never played.
Which one was
Yeah,
this?
yeah.
What?
Which one was my what?
So which one was the last Crash game you played? When did you enter the
the
franchise?
last one I played was Twinsanity,
Okay. Is that
which
good?
I like a lot.
I thought it's good. I almost bought it the last time we were in buyback, but I was like,
I think I'm gonna go back and buy that now because
Buyback shout out.
PS3 can play PS2 games, right?
The
only
one,
the like first model did. You
one
want to
of
check
the launch
that.
models, I believe.
Yeah.
I mean, I have the big one.
That it could still be the one that doesn't do it.
I don't think
Oh,
it does.
really?
Then.
A lot of those are dying. Like actual hardware failure.
Do you still have your PS2?
No, that's why I bought the PS3 so I can play the PS2 collections.
The Crash Twinsanity HD port we've all been waiting for.
That game was good. It had some really good music to it.
Was that the one? Was that the one that was all like? Why you can still fight, you idiot?
There's a lot of things that like quote unquote kill Crash, but
They shouldn't. Yeah, we said it in the last part. Yeah.
Crippling social embarrassment.
that scientist just defeated Crash with the power of shame.
Oh shit. Did you just call that guy slinging swords a scientist?
We don't know what he does in his spare time.
They're scientists. They're scientists that were sent back to act like. That's why they have the glasses.
Just to stand in a small area.
Only scientists can wear glasses.
Well, no, because
I'm a scientist.
They look
Back
like,
off, man.
They look like Cortex's minions. So I always thought that they were the scientists that are Cortex's minions that were sent back in time, and they're wearing period clothing.
It might be like
to fit
Assassin's
in.
Creed, where it's just their ancestors, but they're stuck to doing the same thing over and over for all of time.
Hey, I'm a scientist. Don't subtweet.
Jackass.
So you're saying about Twinsanity. Have you thought about playing any of the post-Twinsanity
It's like
Crash
Mind
games?
of a Mutant and
Crash of the
Titans.
Um,
With the root-
I played the demo, and
I did too.
I wasn't impressed.
Of which one?
Crash of the Titans.
Is that the first one or the second one?
I think that's the most recent Crash game period, right?
I think you're right.
Which one
I wasn't put off by it so much as I was genuinely completely unimpressed and uninterested.
Yeah, I know. It's just like I don't understand why they feel like they can't
Damn
just
it.
have platformers anymore.
Or they feel like they want to make this new game idea, but they have to pigeonhole another character into it to try and get it to
Well,
sell.
see, the way from what it sounds like Crash Bandicoot went through what Sonic did in like the on those consoles. Like that has to be a gimmick in each game, you know.
I compare it to like Kirby's Epic Yarn, where that was a new IP, and then they're like, we need something in it to help it sell. Let's put Kirby in. And I guess they were like, well, let's put Crash in, I guess. Unless that was conceived as a Crash game, and they're like, oh yeah, this is a good idea. In which case...
I always liked the Crash Bandicoot theme.
Yeah, me too.
The Crash 3 theme's pretty good. The sound design in general in these games I like a lot. Oh, that's tricky. If you don't get the TNT, you can't. Ah.
Go Strats. If only Little Mac was in this game.
Yeah. Then you'd be actually good at it.
Ow.
I hate you so much, TJ.
I do nothing but love you.
Yeah, so what about what do you think about this character? You know, is a stalker, because people still root for these games. You know,
Oh, God, I love Crash Bandicoot.
I thought you meant his personality. I'm like, well, he's dumb.
It reminds TJ of himself. That's why you like him so much.
Yeah.
Boom Knuckles.
Boom Knuckle.
No.
Which way is left or right? Crash doesn't even care.
Whoa!
Uh-oh!
I feel like Crash has maybe gone too far in the no one gives a fuck about him anymore department, and the people who do care are just going to be continually let down or
You
baited.
mean like Sonic?
Well, I mean, Sonic still gets new games, though. Like Crash, the only sign of life was Sony teasing you for the PS4 launch, where they had
Yeah.
Crash on the sign pointing up to the Sony Computer Entertainment logo.
Yeah, what'd they do that for?
I can only imagine that was a deal that was like
It went south?
95% done and then fell apart, or they were like, oh yeah, people like
What?
Crash.
Oh yeah,
didn't
that
remember
one
him.
box, damn.
And they're like, oh, people remember Crash, so let's just put him in here. He's part of the identity or something, even though he's not.
Was that that big image they had where the they had like pretty much every character that ever appeared on the Sony console, and there was Mega Man, but they had taken the Smash Brothers render of Mega Man to put in their image.
Yeah, I saw that.
I don't quite remember who was that, but
It was there was some kind of like Sony. It was a Sony thing, but they had taken the Smash Brothers render.
that's the way you do it, man.
So the first biking level, these are probably my least favorite.
I think Coco's are my least favorite.
I think once you play,
I think the water physics of Coco's levels.
Well,
Like,
Coco has she has like the tiger.
oh yeah, I like the tiger levels. I just don't like the jet ski levels.
I think when you
dislike
put-
these. I think the races are too difficult sometimes.
when you play the biplane, you'll come to my side and realize.
No,
that
I
those are
actually prefer the biplane. I think the biplane
For now.
is the best vehicle. This one isn't so bad.
What an idiot!
What a dumbass!
I think it's either the second or the last motorbike section. I find insanely difficult.
I'm Gareth, and I like biplanes.
I'll give the level of this, all those billboards and stuff, I really like.
Yeah.
I just wish you could appreciate them more.
I know.
There's one thing that Crash 3 has. It has a bunch of like secret levels, and I think on the
Don't tell anyone.
I think on the second motorbike section, there's like if you hit like one of the
It's the sign that says Area 51.
Ah, nice.
I wasn't even trying to get that gem when I got it. Bro Strats!
Yeah, there's a it's. I think you're right. It's either on the second to last world or the last world that you get on the bike level. If you hit the sign that has an alien on it, it's a secret level. I think it's a bike race with aliens in it or something.
Yeah, and I think there's a secret Coco level as well.
Some of the
Yeah.
secrets in these games don't rub me the right way, though. Like, is it 1 or 2 where there's one pit in the entire game that you don't die in?
Oh, it's Dingo Doyle!
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think
Thanks.
Think,
That helped my point.
Good job, TJ. I think it's one.
That sounds like a 1 thing.
Yeah,
That's
because
probably
one
why I don't like it.
one has some really dickish
Then
decisions in it.
2 did a creative thing where there's like some nitro boxes that actually become a stairway. I like. That's kind of like the same thing, but for some reason I like that more. So I guess I'm just an idiot.
I could touch
Yeah.
that.
Hey, I'm glad we invited you over, TJ.
Yeah, me too.
Want a kiss? Didn't even say yes. You didn't even make sure I wanted to.
See, TJ, I was so disgusted by your lack of consent that I died there twice on purpose.
I stepped on a snake and I died.
I like how the snake goes as well when he eats you, like the snake disappears. So Crash takes the snake with him.
Yeah, bandicoots are poisonous. You didn't know that?
Yeah.
I know everything and
That was like I didn't know that. Did you know that the platypus is a poisonous creature?
I think I heard that
The
once.
regular platypus or the duck-billed platypus?
I
Oh,
didn't know that there was two different kinds.
oh, there's just like one type of cat, one type of dog.
But
Wait, stupid!
whichever one it is, it's got a it's got
Red means no, green means go.
it's got a like a needle on its fin, like its
Neo.
back fins.
The Matrix is here.
Ah!
I remember when I had a poison pin on my fin needle.
On your fin needle.
They don't make fun of Adventure Time.
Pee-wee Herman comment downs.
Someone stole my bike and I'm very upset.
I'm very.
Oh, they got turned into Kirby.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Same thing. They both masturbated in the theater. Why do you think they broke up? Or him and
Pee-wee the
Piggy?
Frog here.
Damn it!
You need that double jump. Or just not to break all the boxes you need. If you had the fruit launcher, you could try shooting it.
The fruit launch is like the stupidest power up in the entire game. It's so like it's not good. It's so context sensitive. It's not good enough to use in regular battle because enemies just come up and kill you.
Yeah. I want to give you shit, but I did the same thing the other week.
I can do it again, lads. I can do it again. I can't. Okay.
I do like that in this game, that as long as you don't die, you can keep retrying those.
Oh, you can?
Yeah, that's very nice. And you can't hurt that much.
Ooga
He's very sorry for what he did.
I always thought that when you have a mask, and when you get hit, I always thought it sounded like he was saying "sped up." It always sounded to me like he was saying, "Oh, my mother's a Christian," like really fast.
He told me that last week, and I was like, "What the fuck are you talking
Like,
about?"
what, you stupid?
I guess I could have done it. I know for Mumbo Jumbo, Grant Kirkhope just said this weird sentence and they cut it up and pasted it together in different ways. I think he said, like, "Come and give me a go if you think you're tough enough," and then they just did whatever the hell.
And then they sped up, and it sounded like "Ikom
And
Bokum."
it sounded like my mother's a Christian.
She is though. How dare you?
Well, that's good. It's nice to have some beliefs. Crash believes in God, as evidence when he dies and goes to heaven.
Well, that doesn't actually mean he believes him. Just that God's real.
God's not dead. Crash 2K15 4K remix.
Okay.
Like, comment, hit, subscribe.
Hey, Neo Cortex is in the thing, so he's like an agent.
Neo, Cortex, The Matrix.
Never watched that movie.
What?
No, sorry. Hey, you should try going forward and not left.
But there's a box there. I want to get the box.
You already missed a box, so you're not gonna get it anyway.
How's that? Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Like, they may not have killed me. That didn't. Crash Bandicoot, the flamethrower.
I can press the X button to slide into enemies.
Actually, it's the R1 button in this
the
game.
R1
Good try.
button.
Did you, Chris? Have you played Twin Sanity?
I've only played the PlayStation 1 titles. All
Um,
5.
So there's a the
Easter egg where you get a better Crash game.
If you press the Konami code, you get to play this game instead.
You get to have your game cancelled.
And your franchise dead. I want him dead.
Not
I want
even-
Crash dead.
not
I want Coco dead.
Naughty Dog's name taken off the case.
Oh man.